This is your Nickelodeon Nutcase. With a review of this week's episodes, I had to play catch-up. But, anyway, I will review the Haunted Hathaways and the Salmon Cat first. Because, well, this was actually confirmed to be the series finale of Big Time Rush. So I'll do that last. So, Haunted Hathaways, the show is growing on me. All the ghost help. Now, in high school drama, we did a play about a family who gets a robot to do the housework, and they become too dependent on him, and it backfires. And this made me think of that. So that being said, the science fair project. I remember the days when I had to do science fair projects. I never liked doing it. Not that I didn't like the projects themselves, I just didn't like having to do them. But the prizes were never money. Whatever they did happen to be. So, it was, all in all, not a bad storyline. I think the best episode so far, so, okay, we'll see where it goes. Salmon Cat. This was not really one I cared about. So they're babysitting a mentally retarded athlete who's good for nothing except fighting. And fights blind. I mean, all brawn, no brain. And, what was that all about? No real adventure except the end when Sam tackles the guy. Well, that's to expect of Sam. So, go Sam. Okay, Big Time Rush. Yes. I'm gonna say, as I said, this was the last Big Time Rush ever, the series finale. And, best episode yet. You may recall that I said the peak of the episode was Big Time Concert, which was the Season 1 series finale, so yeah. Ended up going out stronger than ever. Kind of reminds me of Beverly Hills 90210, which I followed in the 90s. There was a time toward the last few seasons when I said, look, the show's past its peak, it's time to end it. But no, they knew what they were doing. And it ended just right, and this ended just right. The last part where they're singing the theme song, including Griffin, that's the one that I took note of. To me, that's just the pinnacle of it all. Griffin, the corporate boss, the guy whose system they had to beat. Yeah, and now he's with them. This episode had all the girls, had pretty much all the supporting cast. Camille, Joe, Lucy back, her and James finally getting together, loose ends tied up, and of course a mimic of the Kids' Choice Awards. And even the plot itself, the cheese guy trying to possess everyone. I don't know if you noticed this or not, but when they jumped the shark, they yelled, "Jump the shark," and jumped over the guy in the shark costume. For those of you who don't know, jump the shark is a television term. Basically, when a show starts losing it and starts not being as good as it used to be, it is said to have jumped the shark. And that term originated with the show Happy Days. There was an episode where the Henry Winkler character, Fonzie, jumped a shock on water skis. And critics said that was when the show started losing it. Well, okay, whatever that means. Great show. Great music. And I'm going to hear more of it when I go to their concert at the Tweeter Center outside of Chicago a week from now. See them perform along with Victoria Justice. And until, I wish all the cast members luck, particularly Aaron. And until next week, this is your Nickelodeon Nutcase.